Hey everyone, welcome to Conscious Creation with Rahjo. So, trust the law. Creation is finished. And in briefly covering Neville's reverse method in my previous video, it's to master your present moment and awareness and help you to direct your attention. And it's one of the tools. Because when you can control your thoughts and doing the reverse method, you can then also learn to slow your thoughts down. From that vantage point, you can begin to discern which thoughts are yours and which are your old ego mind, which is the negative brain. When you're affirming for what you want, the old ego mind will try to go negative with you and attempt to interrupt your affirming and good thoughts. And I wanted to ask you guys, have you experienced this? Because I have. I'm affirming for something, I'm feeling really good, and then, something will pop up and say, but what about this? But what about that? And learning to not react to the old ego mind is important. And when it happens, you just have to learn to let the thoughts go by, as I've said previously, like water over a duck's back. Just ignore and do what Neville says. Keep the feeling of your wish fulfilled constantly alive in your consciousness. And when you're affirming, you're really being conscious. And the old ego brain wants to try to throw you off your game sometimes. It happens. Don't give it energy. Just continue to give energy to what you desire and get into the state of the wish fulfilled. And just ignore that stuff when it pops up, because it happens to me. Neville says further in his book, The Power of Awareness, your imagination is able to do all that you ask in proportion to the degree of your attention. He further says, all progress, all fulfillment of desire depends upon the control and concentration of your attention. And that's why I wanted to cover over the reverse method, to do that, prior to bed, and just do the events of the day, the things that you had during your day, just do them in reverse order. And it takes some attention and really being intentional. And it helped me a lot to be able to, write down, what my day was, and in preparation for my nighttime routine of doing the reverse method. So your attention is directed from within when you deliberately choose what you will be preoccupied with mentally. That's what Neville Goddard says. Your assumption to be effective cannot be a single isolated act. It must be a maintained attitude of the wish fulfilled. And that maintained attitude that gets you there, so that you think from your wish fulfilled instead of thinking about your wish, is aided by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled frequently. And it's the frequency, not the length of time, that makes it natural. That to which you constantly return constitutes your truest self. Frequent occupancy of the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the secret of success. So that's what Neville Goddard says. Those are that's like the foundation of everything. And I would encourage you to grab a copy of The Power of Awareness. You can find it on Amazon and just about any bookseller out there on the internet. It's such a transformational text to read, and I just keep on reading it. And every time that I read it, I get something new out of it, and something that I can do to improve in my manifestations and how I approach everything. And it's so good. It's so good. So I just want to come on and share that just to expound a little bit more on the previous video about the reverse method. And please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below if I've helped you. And that's what I'm here for. We're all in this together. And I love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.